Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives, signs ROBYN was two-faced with pal Meri Brown. Should Meri have trusted KODY's favorite wife? ROBYN Brown from Sister Wives may have been a great wife to KODY Brown, but she wasn't a good friend to Meri Brown. The Brown family saga began in the 1990s when KODY married his first three wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown. He waited nearly 2 decades before marrying his fourth wife, ROBYN, in 2010. Over the years, ROBYN had difficulty bonding with the family, except for Meri. Likewise, Meri also formed a strong friendship with ROBYN, as she didn't have the best relationship with KODY's other two wives, Christine and Janelle. ROBYN and Meri started as good friends and confidants to each other. They shared many personal details, especially those related to their marriages to KODY. They relied on each other for nearly 10 years, sharing some of their sweetest moments on TV. In 2020, KODY became more distant than ever from his other wives. He chose to stay with ROBYN during the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to his other wives divorcing him. KODY's divorces also had an impact on ROBYN, as she lost touch with Meri. She felt distraught as Meri moved away from her and KODY. Meri said there's a divide between her and ROBYN. Over the months, ROBYN and Meri have shared details about their current relationship status. In a recent confessional, Meri shared her perspective in front of the cameras, stating that she no longer has the same bond with ROBYN as before. Meri explained, "We were very close. And then it started, there was a divide." Meri's close friend, Jen Sullivan, provided further context and accused ROBYN of being a fake friend to Meri, claiming ROBYN acted as if she were Meri's best friend, only to ignore her and hurt her feelings. ROBYN didn't keep her promises. Throughout the years, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, the TLC star made promises about visiting Meri more frequently. She provided Meri with enough hope to remain by her side. Meri also believed in ROBYN's assurances, possibly thinking that being close to KODY's favorite wife would somehow improve her relationship with him. While both sister wives had compelling reasons to stick together, Meri frequently found herself at a disadvantage. ROBYN probably always wanted monogamy. ROBYN's past behavior suggests that she may not have prioritized her friendship with Meri as much as she pretended. The mother of 5 didn't put in enough effort to address KODY's issues with Meri or encourage them to spend time together. Instead, ROBYN always seemed determined to be KODY's favorite wife, unintentionally pushing other wives out of his life. If she had truly valued her friendship with Meri, she would have taken a stand against KODY's disrespectful actions throughout their relationship, like melting her ring or suggesting she live in his barn. It is possible that the Sister Wives cast member desired a monogamous relationship with KODY, which could explain why she neglected her friendship with Meri. Sister Wives, what did Janelle do with her COYOTE Pass money? Did it really help improve her financial condition? Janelle Brown fought hard for her fair share of COYOTE Pass property. She was worried about her finances when she parted ways with KODY Brown. The Sister Wives star realized she had pooled all her money in the land deal. Hence, Janelle started pushing her ex to buy her out of the property. She wanted money in exchange for her share to start a new life away from all the drama. The TLC star hired an attorney to resolve the property issue. Janelle, Meri, and KODY have already settled the dispute in their current lives. Fans are curious to know whether Janelle's financial problems have been solved with the money. They want to know how she used the payout to plan a future. Where did she spend the money? What did she do with it? Sister Wives, how much money Janelle got from COYOTE Pass property? Janelle and Meri joined hands in season 19 to put pressure on KODY about the land issue. The former also wanted her ex to give Meri an equal share. She invested a significant amount of money in the combined property. Hence, the Sister Wives star wasn't ready to let KODY reap the fruits of her labor. The latter initially hesitated to sell the land or buy out their share of the property. However, he decided to do the right thing in the end. The TLC star sold the property and gave his former wives a fair share after delaying the matter for almost 3 years. So, Janelle received $305,000 from the land deal. She moved to North Carolina and started a new life with the money. The reality TV star was happy to get the rightful share and get rid of all the mess. Sister Wives, how did the Coyote Pass money help Janelle build a better life? Janelle Brown was always the most independent and hardworking member of the Brown family. But she used all her hard-earned money to support her large polygamous family. The TLC star later invested all the money to help KODY build a community with his wives on the Coyote Pass land. Janelle made huge sacrifices to fulfill her dream of building her own home. She started living in an RV and even rented an apartment to save money. After her breakup, Janelle wanted a better life in North Carolina. She moved all her belongings to the new city and lived with her married daughter, Madison Brown. The Sister Wives star worked hard in her Plexus business and earned huge profits. Janelle also surprised viewers with her massive investment. She bought a huge piece of land to become a flower farmer. She started Tata Farms with Maddie and Caleb. The TLC star was always passionate about flower farms, so Janelle was super excited about her new beginning. She also decided to build her own home on a portion of the property. Recently, the reality TV star revealed that they have marked the portion for construction. Janelle was happy that her home was slowly coming to fruition and that the work would start soon. She will be living right across Maddie and Caleb's property, and her new home will have a new front and back porch. Sister Wives Janelle Brown cryptically reveals she returned to Flagstaff yet again after announcing major setback in North Carolina and Coyote Pass debt. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown spent some more time in Flagstaff, Arizona, recently for reasons that aren't entirely clear. Janelle famously lived in Flagstaff with the entire Brown family when they were still living in a plural marriage. After 3 of KODY Brown's 4 wives decided to leave the family, they all left Flagstaff, including Janelle, who moved to North Carolina to open Tata Farms with daughter Madison Brush. The Sister Wives season 19 star recently faced a setback there when she had difficulty getting a driver's license. This came after the Coyote Pass debt was finally cleared. Janelle shared 2 photos to her Instagram page, showing off a couple meetings she had with her squad. In one, Janelle was seated with 2 friends, Christina Henson and Angela Moody. In another, she was pictured with a few girlfriends surrounding birthday girl April Rains. Janelle said that when she was busy raising kids, working, and going to school, she didn't have any time for them. Now, Janelle says, her friendships are amazing pieces of her life. Janelle said she had to meet up with her friends while she was in Flagstaff to take care of some things. What Janelle returning to Flagstaff multiple times means. Janelle hasn't been forthcoming about why she was in Flagstaff this past week or why she was there earlier in the month as well. One can only assume that Janelle might have some loose ends to tie up with her ex, KODY. KODY and ROBYN Brown still live in Flagstaff, and some of the older children might live in the area as well. Janelle has moved on and started a new life in North Carolina. However, the Browns' plot of land in Flagstaff, Coyote Pass, just recently sold, so Janelle may have been in town for something related to that. Janelle could be in town visiting some of the older children, or she could be doing business related to the sale of Coyote Pass or other Brown family assets. She made it clear that the purpose of her trip wasn't to visit her girlfriends, but she managed to make time to see them just the same. It's important that Janelle has a support system outside of the Brown family, and it's important she leans into the aspects of her life that are separate from being a wife and mom. Spending time with her squad sounds like it was much needed. Our take on Janelle being cryptic about returning to Flagstaff. For someone who has lived her life publicly, first on Sister Wives and now on social media, for so long, Janelle is normally very open about what's going on in her life, the good and the bad. She's being a little cryptic with her trips back to Flagstaff, but it must be for a reason. Whatever the reason, it's heartwarming to see Janelle having fun with her friends and spending a little quality girl time with them. The TLC reality series Sister Wives has chronicled the Brown family's evolution and disintegration for over a decade. At its core was a plural marriage between patriarch KODY Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and ROBYN. While the show began as a portrayal of unity and plural love, time and conflict revealed cracks that widened into chasms. Among the most surprising and painful fractures was the unraveling of the close friendship between ROBYN Brown and Meri Brown. ROBYN, often described as Cody's favorite wife, seemed at one point to be Meri's closest confidant. However, the events that followed suggest that ROBYN may have been two-faced in her dealings with Meri. This essay will explore the evolution of their relationship, highlight signs of betrayal, and address whether Meri was wrong to trust ROBYN. Despite being emotionally invested in each other's lives for years, the signs point to ROBYN ultimately prioritizing her status with Kody over her friendship with Meri. In the end, Meri may have placed her trust in someone who never truly had her back. Part 1: The unlikely friendship between the first and fourth wife. At first glance, ROBYN and Meri's bond was unexpected. Meri was the first wife and had spent 2 decades in a tight-knit, albeit complex, plural marriage before ROBYN entered the picture in 2010. ROBYN was younger, new to plural marriage, and viewed by many fans, and the other wives, as an outsider with a disruptive influence. But Meri saw something different in her. She not only welcomed ROBYN but played an instrumental role in bringing her into the family, even legally divorcing Kody so he could adopt ROBYN's 3 children from a previous marriage. This act of selflessness was a turning point. While Christine and Janelle seemed wary of ROBYN, Meri embraced her, likely viewing her as an emotional ally during a time when she herself felt alienated. The 2 women began to rely on each other. ROBYN offered Meri a shoulder to cry on, and the pair frequently appeared on screen laughing together, sharing meals, or talking privately while the rest of the family operated in separate silos. Their relationship seemed sincere, 2 women finding solace in each other amidst a swirling storm of marital dysfunction. Part 2: The divide, what went wrong? While ROBYN and Meri enjoyed nearly a decade of friendship, the dynamic began to shift as Kody's relationships with his wives began to implode. Christine's departure in 2021 sent shockwaves through the family, and Janelle followed suit in late 2022. Meanwhile, Meri remained in a strange limbo, legally divorced from Kody since 2014 but still emotionally and spiritually tied to the family. Through it all, she continued to lean on ROBYN, expecting loyalty, communication, and sisterhood. Instead, ROBYN began to pull away. In a confessional during the most recent season of Sister Wives, Meri admitted, "We were very close. And then it started, there was a divide." She didn't elaborate much, but her tone was laced with sadness and betrayal. Jen Sullivan, Meri's close friend and business partner, went further, describing ROBYN as someone who acted like Meri's best friend but turned around and ignored her. This narrative of a slow emotional ghosting was jarring given how loyal Meri had been to ROBYN over the years. The term divide implies a gradual but irreversible separation, one that Meri didn't initiate and didn't expect. It's clear that the split wasn't just circumstantial but deeply personal. Part 3: ROBYN's promises, empty words? One of the most damning signs that ROBYN may have been two-faced with Meri is her failure to follow through on promises. During the COVID-19 pandemic, when Kody enforced strict lockdown protocols, the family was more divided than ever. Kody chose to spend nearly all his time with ROBYN and their children, citing health concerns. This left Meri, Janelle, and Christine emotionally abandoned. While Christine and Janelle pushed back, Meri held on, convinced that her loyalty would eventually be rewarded. ROBYN promised Meri that they would see each other more often. She offered comfort and hope, telling her they were still family, that their bond was still strong. But that hope never materialized. ROBYN never made a real effort to visit Meri or bridge the gap that had formed. It seemed her promises were more about placating Meri than actually maintaining the relationship. This pattern of making emotional commitments and failing to deliver is a hallmark of manipulative behavior. ROBYN gave Meri just enough attention to keep her tethered, while simultaneously allowing their friendship to wither. Part 4: Did ROBYN use Meri to solidify her role with Kody? It's impossible to ignore the timing of ROBYN's emotional withdrawal from Meri, which coincided with her solidification as Kody's only remaining wife. As Christine and Janelle stepped away and Kody's polygamous dream fell apart, ROBYN's position became clear: she was no longer a plural wife, but the de facto monogamous spouse. Was ROBYN always angling for that outcome? Several clues suggest she may have been. From the early days, ROBYN seemed to monopolize Kody's time and attention. She frequently acted as his spokesperson, interpreting his feelings for the other wives and delivering messages that sometimes lacked compassion. Even as she claimed to value the plural family structure, her actions suggested otherwise. She didn't challenge